Remember, I was exposing secret societies since 2009. And I had about 20,000 plus views when you add them all together on my Illuminati Part 1 video in 2009. Okay, that's on the screen right now, the date. The next, it was about, I had demonstrations in 2012, maybe 2011, and it was about May something 2012. Okay, that was about 6 years ago when I had my first challenge to everybody. And then later on, I had the December 20th, 2013 to December 20th, 2017 Top Martial Artist Challenge. $4,000 if anyone can beat me. I beat all challengers. The types of people who were harassing me, a lot of them were martial artists representing with stickers on their cars and so on. They made it clear to me that they were part of this. They were arguing with me in the comments and so on about the nature of the challenge. And when you couple everything together, no one has ever done what I've done, especially not for the reasons, right? The righteous reasons. 4,000 videos, 10,000 valid sources, right? Over the last 9 years, it was about 8 years when we go back to when we ended the challenge last year in December. So I was fumed, drugged, dehydrated, kept from nutritious food because they were drugging my food, okay? I have plenty of articles that prove my point. The NSA recently leaked information about targeting individuals, with technology and proving gang stalking exists. We have the article I came across yesterday about a police officer in Florida who was gang stalked by around 100 police officers for pulling over a police officer. Of course, this goes deeper than police officers. There's all kinds of groups involved, the military, their industrial complex, the pharmaceutical sector, the mental health sector, of course, law enforcement, various law enforcement agencies, okay? We have political groups, we have closed societies, clandestine groups, the deep state groups, and so on. And this is all on record, mind you. Between MKUltra and everything else and my 15 witnesses to the psyop against me, I have more than proven my point. So yes, when you factor in all the things they've done, fuming me, harassing me, stalking me, threatening me, crippling me, and causing me to have extreme photophobia, I couldn't even drink enough water to cure myself quickly back then. And even now, I am kept from water because it is drugged. And you would not believe the technology, but I'll go ahead and say it. I strongly suspect, remember I have 2 witnesses to drugging the drinks and or the food. And then I have 15 witnesses to the psyop in general, okay? And that includes those 2 witnesses. So I do believe there's some form of nanotechnology. They have some way to put some kind of substance in the container and remotely activate it and then remove it around my body. Now, I was kind of beating around the bush, hesitating to say these things, okay? And some of you are fucking dumb. You're not exactly brain surgeon sons. You're not exactly, software engineers, You're not exactly me. You're not exactly top martial artist, 15 hits in 1.2 to 1.4 second material. You don't have that focus, that concentration, that discipline, that determination, that careful perception, that insight, the ability to be keen and astute and ascertain the truth. You don't have it. So for you to sit there, any of you to sit there who are naysayers, that is, with all due respect to the people listening to my views, any of you videos, any of you naysayers sitting there, you are not qualified to say that I'm nuts. Not all the mental health professionals in the world together. Together, they are not as insightful as I am. They need to sit down and shut up. And because of this, I have no problem saying that. And think about it logically. How could I be wrong? When's the last time you seen a psychiatrist prove his extreme focus and insight and wisdom? He wouldn't have been a shrink. The pursuit of virtue is greater than the pursuit of wealth. Even in this corrupt Western society, Socrates is celebrated, and that might be his most famous saying. So you can sit there like I'm wrong and play yourselves out like good little bitches and pretend that you're more insightful than the top martial artist. Or you can accept these things as true. And even if you didn't, your argument would then become this guy that they force on psychiatric medication, which on record slows him down. Okay? This guy is fucking out of touch. And he still beat everybody and outperformed them at martial arts. If that's your argument, my goodness, my DNA must be from God himself. You know, I must be, God must have came down and impregnated my mother. Okay, now everybody recognize and realize, and watch this next clip, that they probably will slow down. I recorded it again just for you, and it might not be a great recording. I can't even review my own videos because of the extreme photophobia and tinnitus that seems to act up whenever I play music or something on the phone, which is consistent with the leak by the NSA about the psychoelectric weapons that, on record, they have patents for many of them. Thank you. At this point, it doesn't seem to be slowed down. I can't find my stopwatch. So you see on talk at the end, 2017, right? You can tell by the way it's recorded that I didn't speed it up. It's a cheek 80 combo. They're probably going to slow down. I had to put a timer on it. And those clips that are probably slowed down, even though I have a stopwatch on it, are for you mainstream social norm clinging, you know, mainstream misconception exploiting, you understand me, taken out of context type bitches. Yes, I'm talking to you. And yes, I am the top. And yes, women shun me because they aren't exactly top martial artist material. I'd like to give a shout out to those few good women that didn't shun me. Wonderful ladies, wonderful ladies. That has to be noted. And the rest of you, you know, I'm important. I'm a snob. You know, because I'm a dumb bitch. Because I'm a Mickey Mouse type bitch. It's because we're bitches that we would even do it in the first place. Type bitches. Consider yourself checked. Put in your motherfucking place. You understand me? You understand me. At least we understand each other. Yes, I was kind of joking at the end. Yes, it's not funny. I'm sick of dumb bitches thinking that I have a college degree and that it makes them important. You understand me? You know, Bush had a college degree. Many politicians have college degrees. You understand me? And they're dumb as dirt. You know, fucking prostituting their integrity. You know, they're what's left of their character. You know, they're fucking scum. You know, your logic is so stupid. It's like, we're going to talk shit about Bush and how dumb he is, and then we're saying, I'm smart because I have a degree. Social norms, social norms. You know, I'm so sick of social norms and good people being drugged based on these petty, crony, capitalist, you know, elitist, sex cult ninny social norms. You know, derived social norms. It's socially normative. It's socially normative to plug little boys in some circles. Doesn't mean they're not sickos. It's socially normative to be a bitch. Doesn't mean if you have heart that you're mentally ill. I'm sick of this shit.